Hello and welcome to Overdrive. We are now at the BYD exhibit at the Auto Expo 2023, and right behind me is BYD's e-Platform 3.0. But what I need to draw some of your attention to is that is the Blade battery pack. That's the one that we talked about in the Atto 3 review. We spoke about that in detail, and I told you why it is safer than some of the other battery packs incorporated by some of the other electric vehicle platforms. So that's the e-Platform 3.0, and why I'm beginning my video with that is because there are two vehicles now here at BYD. One is the Atto 3, of course. We've already shown you that car. So that uses that same platform, but what you see here is the Atto 3 in a new limited forest green color. I'm told it's limited. I don't know limited to how many numbers or what duration, but that's the new color on offer. You also get this carbon fiber finish on some of the accessories, like these panels here, the wing mirrors, the door handles, even the fuel filler cap. Right, so you see all of that, and tell me, what do you think about the forest green color? I think it's a very subtle color. I don't know if any forest looks like that, but yeah, this is a nice color is what I think. It's very subtle, very elegant. But the bigger news, or the highlight of the BYD exhibit here at the Auto Expo, is the BYD Seal Sedan. Now it is a four-door sedan. I think it looks a bit like the Porsche Taycan from the front and a Tesla from the rear. Let me know if you agree with me, or is it just me thinking that way. But I think it's a very good looking sedan. So this is a Seal. You'll see all the Chinese lettering at the back. It's not been shown to a lot of audience yet, and here it makes its India debut. In fact, this car is going to be BYD's second passenger vehicle launch very soon. So third, sorry, you already have the E6, the Atto 3, and now this. So this will be launched in the fourth quarter of this year. So it's coming this year. That is what we are told, and I think it's a very good looking car. It uses the same platform, it uses the same Blade battery pack. It's got an 82 kilowatt hour capacity though, and it goes from 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. So it is a very quick car, just as quick as it looks. It's got a nice aerodynamic design. I really like how the roof flows into the tail, and especially if you look at the front, I also like the contouring of the bonnet, how the curves are and how the creases are designed. It has a bit of that Porsche Taycan inspiration there, and I really like it. Of course, it doesn't look like the body is melting over the wheels like it does in a Porsche, but I like the smooth curves that have been given to that. I like those prominent creases, and I like how that bonnet flows into the windscreen and that entire silhouette. I think it looks beautiful. It's a very good looking car. As for the wheels, you get 19-inch rims, again aero rims like what we've seen on the Atto 3. These are shod with 235 section Continental Sport Contact 7 tires. You also see this diffuser at the back. I also like the detailing on the rocker panel. I hope the camera is picking that up. It all contributes to the sporty intent of the car. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but yeah, this car goes from 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds, and that 82 kilowatt hour battery pack is good for a range of almost 700 kilometers is what I'm told. So this car comes out in the fourth quarter of this year. In terms of the cabin, you will see that it gets that similar screen as the Atto 3. So one flick of the switch and it will change its orientation from portrait to landscape or vice versa. You also see a wireless charging pad below that. You see that stubby gear selector, again a bit of that Porsche inspiration there, a drive selector, sorry. And as far as the dashboard design goes, it isn't as quirky as it was in the Atto 3, but at the same time it's not very conventional either. You see a double-decker arrangement there, and you see quite a bit of cubby holes and storage spaces, etc. The materials also look quite good to the eye. So this should go with that slightly more luxury or slightly more premium positioning that BYD will want with this car. I told you in the Atto 3 review as well that those were some of the most comfortable seats that I have sat in that particular price bracket, and I'm guessing that these seats are also going to be quite good. The bolstering, the overall cushioning, it looks quite nice to the eye at least. So we will hopefully review this vehicle sometime this year, but the first impressions, at least from the looks of it, are quite good. Let me give you one more look at the vehicle before we sign off, and in the meantime you can use the comment section to tell me what do you think about the specs and this vehicle overall. Do you think it would be a success for BYD? Do you think the Indian audience will take a liking to it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video.